How are you guys? I am so excited today to chat with you. I'm looking here to Facebook. I'm looking here at Instagram. Okay, I'm going to try to align this so that we're not going too differently here. Okay, awesome. So, guys, here, hold on. I'm going to lift you up. Facebook. So we're a little closer to Instagram. It's so great to chat today. So welcome to the third episode of the weekly alignment, guys. I look forward to this every week. And you know what? It has been a time. It has been a time in the coaching industry. It has been a time in online business from my clients. I don't know whether you guys are feeling it, but there's an energy shift. There is a serious energy shift on what's going on in online business. And I find that people are really looking, when you're building a personal brand, people are really looking for authenticity. They're looking for authenticity. They're looking for truth. They're looking for like who you really are. And it's great because this is a perfect time for you to reinvent yourself. This is a perfect time for you to come back to yourself and cut off all the noise that you're hearing and seeing online, especially if you're a coach in the coaching industry. Oh my gosh, you know, it's been an industry that I have watched absolutely skyrocket. It's not a new industry. There have been coaches around for a very long time. However, I think that it just like, I don't know, something just went gangbusters. And I think a lot of people started seeing that, wow, people are making millions of dollars working from home and being a digital nomad and doing whatever they want. And I think a lot of people got really excited about all the money that you can make and forgot about what this is about in the first place. And it is about supporting people through transformation. Taking them from A to Z, taking them on a journey with your process, you know, and having deliverables at the end that you can say, okay, this is where you want to go. Yes, I have a process that will take you there. Let's go. And so there's been a lot of, you've heard me talk about before, there's been a lot of coaches that, you know, are great at marketing, not great coaches. Some are great coaches, not great at marketing, and all of that. And so today, being the marketing maven that I am, if you remember, I've spoken before about, I've owned a marketing agency, a very successful marketing agency, which shifted into coaching and consulting again after COVID. And guys, what I'm here to help you with is to build a stand-out, authentic brand. Now, if you watched the last episode, you've heard me talk about that I'm not doing branding anymore. Sorry, the first episode, that I'm really helping you to focus on building your brand. And the truth is a powerful brand is what's going to help you to stand out. And a lot of people think that, and this is why I've kind of cut out the branding services now. Although there's a lot of people that want it and need it, and you know, that has really been sort of my zone of excellence. My zone of genius is really in being able to see you for what you are, being able to see you, you know, with those natural skills, gifts, and talents, and being able to help you to develop that zone of genius, and monetize that and bring that to the world. So I find that many of us are offering something that we think a lot of people need, a lot of people are talking about, well, this person's offering it, well, I can do it in my own way. But when we really look at our true, authentic selves, who we are, what we are good at, what our purpose and intention and mission is here in the world, the impact that we want to create, your offers come from a completely different place. They come from a completely different place. So it's really important for you to understand and know. We talked about Zone of Genius last week. It's really important for you to know what your Zone of Genius is and being able to understand how you monetize that in a way that not only pays you, but also pays your clients in a way that really creates impact for them, positive change, the way that you want it, the way that they're looking for as well. So developing a powerful brand instead of letting your branding lead for you is so important, because you can have beautiful logos and pictures and a website and all this wow kind of look online. but you have to be able to back that up, right? You have to back that up. So your brand is really your brand foundation. So when I work with a client, we get clear on your brand foundations first, then we would normally create your branding. Your branding comes from those brand foundations to be able to create an authentic brand. And a lot of people skip that part and want to go straight to the branding. They're like, no, I want an Instagram, grid, or I want you to make this for me, or I want this or that, which is great, but we really skip over the most important parts. And your brand foundation is really that's what sells. That's what connects with people, right? That's what builds the energy. That's what builds the connection. If you're not clear about what your purpose is here, if you're not clear about your mission and your message, if you're not clear about the results that you provide for your clients, like these are all foundational things that you cannot skip over. And you might have people that are attracted to you and hire you, but then they're like, oh, I'm kind of lost, because you're lost. You're not really clear. And you might find that you get a lot of people that are interested and they comment, but maybe people aren't hiring you. And it might be because you're not aligned with your true intention here. So today, talking about building a brand is really talking about, your true purpose. What is the impact that you want to create? What is the message to the masses that you want to impart in the world, right? What is it that you really want to bring to the world? This is so, so important. And, developing your brand imaging, developing all the things that come from this foundation is amazing, but without this foundation, it's nothing. So make sure you understand and you have in place a brand guide is most ideal, where you know what your brand story is, you know what your mission is, you know what your message is, you know what your messaging is. Really clear, really important for you to know. Really, really, really important. These are like some really big parts of developing a powerful standout brand, knowing what your brand personality is, knowing what your brand voice is. These things are so, so important. These things are what help you to stand out online. From there, you can creatively build whatever your branding looks like, but understand your brand foundation is what will make your brand and develop that unshakable, not only confidence in you, but from your ideal clients. They will see that in you and they will be able to have that confidence in you as well. So developing a brand not only takes understanding that foundation, but once you understand that foundation and you're aligned with it, then you can continue allow it to evolve as it will, and allow that brand to evolve instead of you growing and changing personally and, going through all these huge things in your life and now realizing, oh my God, I've been through so much growth and now it's affected my offerings and now I'm going to up level and now I'm going to charge more and now I'm going to do all this stuff, and you feel the need to kind of press the reset button and rebrand. So we don't want to do that, because when we rebrand, we end up losing people. They're like, oh, this looks different. This feels different. She's talking about different things. We want to be able to take our ideal clients on a journey with us, right? We don't want to just start all over again, because that's essentially what you're going to have to do. So once you've developed that brand foundation, you can allow it to evolve and to change. Now, when we talk about my signature process and my methods, it's really about helping you to dive into who you are and where you've become. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about a free online event that I have going on from December 27th to the 30th. It's in that haze in between the holidays, right? Between Christmas and New Year's, you've got that week where you're basically have no idea what day it is and you're out of it. So if you're someone that wants to get a jump on your business and developing your brand and really wants to take things to the next level next year, this is where you can join me from the comfort of your couch, in your pajamas, and it'll be like you, me, your journal and your pen, and we will dive into your personal growth game, where you have grown to today. And how do we take stock of all of that and transmute that into a powerful brand? Because it will continue as an upward spiral as you grow and as you develop that really strong sense of self. So what do you get from this? Well, you get to be able to take stock and really position yourself and understand where your posture lies and develop an unshakable sense of confidence. And I use unshakable confidence because think about this. In your business and in your brand, showing up, imagine having unshakable confidence. The results that you're getting in your business, that's not being affected. Whether or not people are buying your stuff, whether or not people are engaging on your posts, whether or not people are showing up on your lives, whatever it is, you have unshakable confidence. And knowing that the impact you're here to create is so massive that you can't function on emotions from day to day. You function on your vision. And I'm going to help you to really kind of dive into that and really be able to ground into that emotion, that feeling, that energy, so that you can really embrace that and embody that once you look into how you're going to develop your brand. So it's really all about diving deeper into you. It's starting with you and then transmuting that into your brand. And we talk so much about Zone of Genius. Guys, I want you to be able to stand out online, and not just in a powerful brand, right? But I want you to be able to stand out with your offerings. And the way that you're going to stand out with your offerings is functioning in that zone of genius, right? Your zone of genius, the one thing that you were born to do, the thing that you have within you. People probably tell you all the time, you're so good at this. My gosh, why don't you do more of this? Your zone of genius really comes from your natural skills, gifts, and talents that you're born with. Okay? You can develop those skills and make them better. You can develop those talents and make them better, but this is not something new that you're having to learn. Good news, you already have everything you need to achieve the wildest, most craziest, most ridiculous seeming dreams. That is the best part of this. And I'm going to help you to learn and to tap into how you can access this zone of genius and even develop it even more and monetize that in your offers. Okay? So we're diving into you, building that into your brand, and then developing that into your offers. So we want to really be aligned in 2023. If you want to see completely different results, you have to do something different. Your action that you take has to be different. The alignment that you have has to be different, and you have to be different. I've had so many years where I'm like, this is a year, things are going to change, da, 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 da. And I've had so much growth this year, not only in my business, but in so many areas. And it's because I definitely said, okay, this is what's going to be different this year. This is what I'm going to face. This is what I'm going to do. And I continued to be consistent in showing up for that. And that's where the growth comes from. That's where you're going to get these massive leaps in your business, in when people hire you, in all the things that you do. When you're functioning in your zone of genius, there is no comparison. When you're functioning in an authentic, powerful brand that's completely authentic to you, there is no comparison. So there is no comparison game in 2023 when we walk into it with this energy. So if you're on Facebook, check my last post. You will see a link for Metamorphosis, this 4-day free live event from December 27th to the 30th, or send me a DM on Instagram. You can check out the link in my bio, and you can also sign up there. But guys, it is so, so important for you to be able to stand out online. You want your ideal dream clients to choose you and to hire you again and again and again, right? You want new people in, and you want them to consistently grow with you. And of course you want new people to choose you as well. Let's be honest. When we're posting online, when we're showing up in our greatness, in our power, in our boldness, so that we can connect with the right people to be able to serve them and help them, to support them through their growth, right? To help give them the results that we provide. So I want to be able to support you in that. I want you to be able to develop this unshakable sense of confidence. I want you to be able to build a bolder brand from that. And I want you to be able to function in your zone of genius so that you understand that it can be easy. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, how do I figure this out? That you can actually be functioning in a place and doing what you are meant to do. And I'll tell you, when you function in your zone of genius, everything happens so much easier. Everything is like flowing. People sign up. Your business continually flows. Like everything happens in such a flowing state. It is so amazing. And the biggest thing is not just the success you have in your business. It's not just the results your clients get, but it's this sense of like doing this work that feeds you. It's this work that doesn't drain you. You might be really, really good at what you do, but you know what? Doesn't mean that you have to do it all. And this has been a really huge shift for me because, you know, coming from this agency background, coming from, you know, the coaching background, network marketing background, you know, being an entrepreneur for over 25 years, the wellness industry, God, I have a very wide spectrum of things that I can do for people. Like in my agency, I did everything that was done except for shooting photography and video and editing that. Everything else I was able to do myself. I've built websites, I've built sales pages, you know, all the technical stuff I've done. I've helped people to build their, you know, online courses, creating courses, developing their master curriculum. I could go on forever. There's so much that I was able to do. But the truth is, just because you can do a lot of things doesn't mean you should. That was the best advice I've ever received. And incorporate to, oops, my battery is going low there. I've been able to now really just function in the zone of genius in a place where it all flows and I don't have to feel drained. I don't have to feel tired because my energy it's so important to me. That's first. Energy, happiness, vibe, that is so important to me. And I want you to be able to function in that place as well because everything flows and you just really feel like your soul is being fed from the work that you do. I want that for you. And the biggest thing is you'll stand out. You'll stand out. You won't sound like anyone else. You won't be offering anything that other people are offering. It looks, it feels, and it is different from what other people are offering. And now is the time that you've got to be able to focus on standing out with your brand and your offers. And it all starts with you, right? You really have to understand who you are and have that strong posture to be able to show up in your biggest and most impactful way. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you have also joined the weekly alignment list. Send me a DM or check my link in bio and you can join that and you can get this on the replay. Thank you so much guys for joining me today. I love you all and we will talk soon. Bye.